We missed last week. So sorry, so sorry. Flog us. Hold on now. You guys are a little wobbly. You been out drinking tonight? Hold on. Oh boy, hold on. Looks kind of rough business. I gotta do some little spinning around here. You can see Stacy making the tea. There we go. Change my leg in there. This is a live video. If you are just tuning in, we are live. No fancy studios, no 3D screens, no bright green screens. Just a tripod, a phone, and an off-grid cabin. All right, here we go. Boy, Trump's out there making lots of promises. You make me promises, promises. Don't know, I believe it. Promises, promises.
Hello, right, everyone.
So, tonight, Stacy's going to share a letter that we got. Give you guys some good ideas and great tips on how you're going to be better in 2025 with your food, right? Because we are warning you, I am warning you, that the food is making you sick. So we're going to give you guys some ways you can get some ideas on how you can get better food for yourself. And we're going to share some stuff with you guys.
Yes, we are. So before we start, I wanted to do this. We've had a lot of people comment and leave and let us know how to work this the matcha tea. And some people what?
Y'all, in case you're new, or you don't know what's going on, we own the Missouri Tea Company, and we have matcha tea, ceremonial grade, and we provide it for you guys. We do it all ourselves and everything. And so people want to know how to make it. So Stacy's going to show you guys really quick how to make the matcha tea, go over some of the benefits of the matcha tea real quick. And then we're going to share with you guys this letter and some resources so you can live a happier, healthier 2025.
Yes.
Because again, we're telling you the food is making you sick.
And then if you can start doing certain things like this, it just kind of helps getting healthy. Be proactive. My big thing is being proactive about a bunch of stuff. So,
all right.
So first of all, we do carry this thing, matcha.
Ceremonial grade matcha. Right there.
There's lots of places you can get matcha, but
no,
you can get it from us.
There's only one place. The Missouri Tea Company is. I'm going to leave a link for you guys. It's offgoodwithdougandstacy.com. You can hit the pause right there. So she's going to show you guys how she makes it. It's quick and easy.
Yeah, it is funny because it's kind of like a pain in the butt sometimes if you make it the traditional way. But I have like a cheat way that I do it, and it's just so easy, and it's quick because I know a lot of people are in a hurry. And the one thing about matcha, it's a very vibrant green. It's a beautiful green when you make it. It has like an earthy, grassy taste. It's like mega dose of antioxidants, which is huge for you. There's lots of studies on it. It's improved your cognitive and brain function. It gives you energy without that crash that caffeine gets you. You do have some caffeine in it. I'm really sensitive. I can't even drink coffee. This doesn't bother me.
Did you put stuff in my face?
You have Irish sea moss in yours thing. Yeah. And then it helps, give you energy just like without the crash. So it's wonderful. It has vitamin C in it. It has vitamin B in it. So vitamin C helps improve the collagen in your skin. So it's good for your skin. So it has so many wonderful benefits to it. And I love it. I try to have, sometimes I'll have it hot. Sometimes I have it cold. But I want to show you a really easy way to do it. And then everyone loves it.
I think you mostly drink it cold, isn't it?
I do like it cold. Yeah. I really like it cold because it does have that earthier taste. You could just do it the way I'm going to show you because you can mix it with 4 ounces or 8 ounces of water.
Is this any such thing as good caffeine, or is this just caffeine?
Well, you're not going to
get coffee, or you're not going to get that kind of rush, or what is it?
Well, you're going to get an energy boost. It doesn't affect me like coffee would affect me. I don't get jitters.
Thumbs up.
I don't get jitters.
I just hit my thumbs up. Did you hit your thumbs up? You don't even have your phone.
My phone's charging.
Oh my!
I'll be ready in a minute. So the cool thing about it is you're going to get almost probably 50 servings out of this. And it comes with a little spoon. You just only need like a half a teaspoon. So I just use a little mason jar, this is a pint size. And all I'm going to do is I get my little scoop and I put it in there. About a half of a teaspoon, and I put it right in there like that. And then I get water. Make sure it's filtered. And then I'm going to put, if I'm going to put milk in it, I don't put as much water in it. So that might be, I don't know, just a couple ounces, 3 ounces, almost 4 ounces maybe in there. And then what I do is I just shake it up till it gets frothy. Because normally you're supposed to whisk it. So here I whisk it and it's all frothy. And then I add my favorite sweetener, which is raw honey. So I put my raw honey in it. Okay. To my taste. So I put a little raw honey in there. There it goes.
Anticipation.
Okay, so I got my honey in there.
If you just joined us, Stacy's making her special blend matcha that we sell at the Missouri Tea Company. I'm leaving a link for you guys if you want to get some. It's really good for you, loaded in antioxidants, and she's going to go over a few more things why it's good for you.
Okay, so here you go. So then I have my honey and my matcha. Then here I have raw milk. I'm going to shake it too because it's got cream at the top. So then you can go ahead.
That's milk from the tit.
Okay.
We're going to teach you guys and show you how you can get milk from the tit in your local area. Possibly.
And then, right here.
Ice cubes.
Ice cubes.
Yeah, you could like maple syrup instead of honey.
Yeah, you can put, do it however you want. But it'll change.
It's like 2 degrees outside. And I can't wait to see if Louisiana gets 20 inches of snow. Y'all, they've been spraying us so much. That's why you got all this crazy weather. Believe it. I didn't hear Trump to say one word about the chemtrailing.
That's,
that's front and center.
If you look at the hierarchy of human needs, if you can't breathe, that's a big one. So that needed to be addressed. Okay, so here you go. All right, I have a matcha. See how easy it was? And then I'll take a sip.
So you made matcha just like that.
Now, I will not drink this. I'll probably save it. I'm not going to drink it now.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show you that's how you make it. It's so simple. And
that's
I take
the
it
cold
with me.
matcha.
Cold. Now, if you're going to make it warm, you can just, put your little half teaspoon in your cup of hot water, and that's it. You could put sweetener or not. Or if you want to do the ice without the milk, just put more water in it with the ice.
Do you have to have a steeper? Or do you just pour the matcha right in your
it's already to go.
It's already
Ready to go.
It's already no steeper, nothing. All of our other teas require a steeper or a tea bag.
So this is like super, super antioxidant, super just wonderful for the body.
If you have
and it has less acidity than coffee.
Yes.
Forgot to tell you that.
Less
so
acidity.
If you have a problem with that.
And it won't turn your teeth brown because it's green.
Oh, and then it also has an amino acid called L-theanine.
Who? L-theanine,
which is an amino acid that helps with stress.
Wow.
So there you go. Okay.
All right. So that's your ceremonial grade matcha. Helps you with stress. Has antioxidants. What else?
Less acidity than coffee.
Less acidity than coffee. A little
caffeine.
You can drink it hot and cold, just like coffee.
Helps your cognitive function, your brain function. Yep, no crashes and jitteries after. It's loaded mega doses of antioxidants, so it's good stuff. So a lot of people are like, I don't know, if you just do it by itself, some people might think, ooh, that tastes really earthy. So if you make it into a matcha, with like an iced matcha with milk, you could do that. You could use coconut milk. You could, try different things if you want, or just do it green. And it's really, really good.
And y'all, if you go to our link, we also have other medicinal teas such as dandelion tea, which is said by Dr. Barbara O'Neill. Was she a doctor? Well, at least Barbara O'Neill, who's a good health guru, says to drink the dandelion tea, especially the one that Doug and Stacy have, because it will help you fight off the mRNA and the spike you-know-whats.
Well,
I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Trump's signing his executive orders where we can have freedom of speech right now, but I don't know if it's for real on YouTube. They already whacked one of my videos on the wood lot. I couldn't believe it.
No, it's from it.
I know.
Replicating.
Oh, from it replicating, right.
Right.
And we also have rest and digest tea, so you can drink it after you eat or before you go to bed, kind of to help you relax. We have the chocolate tea, which is rich in theobromides, which is good for your mood enhancements, and it's very, very nice feel.
That's his favorite.
That's what I drink every morning with a little maple syrup. Then we have our candles, which are 100% beeswax, no added anythings, and the wax, the wick is 100% cotton. So, man, we're doing all that stuff, y'all.
Oh, yeah. And then there's a lot of other ways you can do the matcha. Someone just said put it in your smoothie. So if you want that boost, it's sort of just like your little, get some extra vitamins out of it. You could put it in different things. If you have smoothie or drinks, you could do it like that if you want to. We were talking earlier today that they have a strawberry one where you blend up like strawberry puree and you can, kind of make a smoothie or even a matcha. It's like a green strawberry. Yeah, a strawberry smoothie or a matcha. Strawberry
if you
matcha.
buy matcha from another place, maybe ditch them and buy it from us, will you? We have great customer service and we'll take good care of you. And our other teas are rocking too. We really appreciate your business and we'll look after you real nice like. All right, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. We're rocking it. Well, we're going to take a little air out of the room for Donald J. Trump. He's over there signing all those executive orders. A lot of them are going to be challenged. But hey, man, he's out there doing it, right? Let's get on to it. Let's see what really busts loose. Let's do it. I'm all about it.
So as you can see, I was using some raw milk, right?
Yes, raw milk from the tea.
So we are big advocates of this organization called the Weston A. Price Foundation. And it's for wise traditions in food, farming, and healthy arts.
Hold on now. Raw milk.
No, don't put that on there. Yeah, not yet. I'm not talking about that yet.
Okay.
So we talk about this organization because they just really want to make real food accessible to everybody.
Weston A. Price.
It's Weston A. Price Foundation. So when you join,
this is not a paid advertisement. No. We don't get any kickbacks or anything. We just believe in what they're doing.
But if you are wanting, they have a wonderful podcast called Wise Traditions Podcast that you can listen to.
Haven't we been on it?
Yes, we've been on it.
We have been on it. One of their most listened to podcasts.
with Hilda. Yeah. So Holistic Hilda. So what I wanted to do is kind of give you some websites, some things that you can look into, because they have a huge array of resources for you guys if you want to try to find what real food is. And this is one of the letters I get, because one thing, when you are a member, they do send you emails about things that are going on. They send you, you're getting quarterly, you're getting information. When you join, you get things. Like I just got this shopping guide I'm going to talk about in a minute.
We're going to share that with you.
So it's definitely worth it if you guys have not joined or you want to learn a lot more.
And listen, it's not for the low price of $9.99. It's not for the low price of $5.99. And it's not even for the low price of $4.99. You can actually join the Weston A. Price Foundation for $49.
40.
Is it $40? I mean, it's something like that, y'all. It's nothing. And they give you so much information because these are our people. This is our tribe, and they are trying, just like us, to help you live a happier and healthier life. And they've pulled together all these resources for you guys, and they send them out to you and everything. It's worth every single
it's like hard to
penny of the $45. Stacy's getting old, She just had her birthday. Golly, man, I'm getting blinded over here, kid.
Okay, so here, big news is the passage of bills allowing the sale of raw milk in Louisiana and Delaware now.
Whoop, whoop.
We now lack only 3 states. So the 3 states that you cannot legally get raw milk now are Rhode Island, Hawaii, and Nevada.
Wow.
Where farmers are not allowed to provide raw milk to the public. Okay? Rest assured, during 2025, we will focus on favorable legislation in these states. So it's this organization, I can't say enough. So it says, meanwhile, sales of raw milk are soaring. Raw milk farmers tell us that they can't keep it in stock, and the number of raw milk permits continues to increase, as does the traffic in our Real Milk Finder at, get this, realmilk.com.
No, realmilkfinder.com. I got it right here, y'all. You guys can check out this link if you want to try to find raw milk by your area. No extra charge, nothing. This is just a mapped out thing where farmers in your area are willing to provide you with milk from the tit, and you're welcome to go get it if it's convenient for you. And then you can drink healthier milk and get off that pasteurized, lying, fake, bogus, make you sick. What's that stuff called? Psoriasis?
Eczema.
It gives you eczema, psoriasis. Just get off of that store-bought milk. All that stuff is phony baloney.
And then it says, think of all the children who are benefiting from nature's perfect food during their growing years.
That's right.
Now, along with raw milk, consumers are taking steps to purchase other products like meat, eggs, produce, and artisan products directly from farmers. We have the power to change the food system, not so much by changing how things are done in government and industry, as by using our food dollar to support healthy and local food. We hope you all have taken the 50% pledge. I love this because we're going to try to do it too, guys. 50% pledge to spend 50% of your food budget on direct food purchases from farmers and artisans. So like if we could start doing that and taking it away from like, the big chain stores and all that, and keep it local, that'll force people, and then look at all these people that are starting home businesses, that are wanting to do small farms.
We want to do homesteads, y'all. We want to get this thing back to the good old days where the communities were thriving because each person had a skill and they were leaning on that person. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it's about, community. People don't even talk to you
So raise your
about it
hand. Are you
anymore.
going to take the 50%
I'm going to
pledge?
take the 50% pledge, but unlike Donald J. Trump, I put my hand on the Bible. What was that all about? Why wasn't Donald J. Trump's hand on the Bible today? Gosh, why is it always got to be some kind of thing going on? Did you guys even catch that? Go back and watch the tape. All right.
All right. So, and then
Cream of tartar, I was going to tell you, that's great for a headache. That's a good place to start.
Yeah, but I think, was she talking about a migraine?
Yeah.
Usually she's had it for a while. Just know for one of my remedies that I like.
Do you have a remedy book?
I do have a remedy book.
She has a remedy book, and you can get yours here at the link provided now.
So, like if you feel like, you're getting a headache, cream of tartar that you get, like it's just like in the spice shop, put a teaspoon in a glass of water and drink it. And then you can drink again, maybe 20 minutes later, have another teaspoon in it. It's kind of tangy. Actually, it tastes pretty good. And that'll help a lot of people. I know a lot of people have had help with that, doing a headache. And sometimes even a nice dose of cayenne pepper could help, possibly. Okay.
But what's in the cream of tartar?
Well, you're going to there's like magnesium. A lot of times
So
people are low in magnesium.
Everyone is low in magnesium. Every night we take magnesium before we go to bed. It helps you sleep good too. Y'all try to get some good quality. What kind do you like?
The one that I really do like is if you find magnesium glycinate, it's a good one. It's very absorbable and easy tolerated, and it doesn't make you get like loose bowels or anything. So, and it's a nice one.
So, take some magnesium, y'all.
Malate, magnesium.
We are not doctors, and we do not play one on YouTube. But we're telling you what works for us. Man, we are reversing age out here. Except for my gray beard.
Okay.
But we have more vitality. We sleep with good circadian rhythms. We drink good structured water. We're getting plenty of sunlight, which is a huge problem for a lot of folks. And we're not on our screens all the time. We're hauling our phones around. And we're out in nature. That's huge. Is being out with the trees and the birds.
Even when it's 0 degrees outside.
Yes.
And your nose hairs freeze. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're out there. We're out there all the time. So I'm going to keep going on.
And Redmond salt, huge with the minerals. Yes.
Oh, you need the minerals.
And we give you a discount. All you do is click our link, scroll down to Redmond salt, pick up your 25-pound bag, and get ready for fermenting and everything coming up this year, yo.
Yeah.
We're ready. We're doing it.
Okay, so along the Western Price, they also have this thing called the 12 Spoons Restaurant Rating.
Yes.
And anyone can be a restaurant rater. So you rater, R-A-T-E-R. So visit 12spoons.com to join our efforts to improve restaurant foods throughout the country. So if everyone starts doing just a little bit, we really can do a lot.
Inch by inch makes it a cinch. Yard by yard makes it hard.
Put that on there. Put 12spoons.com.
12 spoons.
The number 12spoons.com.
.com.
You can be a restaurant rater, check and see, find out about the seed oils. Like I read that now, in February, Steak and Shake is going to start using tallow in their French fries.
I read that Donald J. Trump and all them said it was a seed oil free meal tonight at the inauguration meal.
Yes.
I also read, like, sometimes if you go to first watch, if that's in your area, this is just an example, but you can also leave that on your review at 12 spoons. But you can tell them to cook your eggs in butter, not seed oils,
And
make sure they're cracked eggs.
And they don't give you the liquid eggs.
Because they'll give you the liquid eggs on the omelets if you don't ask for them, or the scrambled eggs.
Ask that at any restaurant if you go for breakfast.
I want cracked eggs.
Because when you get omelets, they're going to give you the stuff in a bag, generally, unless they say so. So be careful.
What is the magnesium you use? It's the magnesium glycinate.
Oh, the glycinate. All right, let me see if I got any more for you. So we got the 50% campaign. So 50% of your food directly from artisans or pasture-raised farms. We got realmilk.com, right?
Yep, we got those links popping, and we got the Missouri Tea Company off grid with Doug and Stacy General Store going, so they can get their remedy books, and so they can, 2025 is going to be for you guys, okay?
And then I want you guys, if you haven't already been listening to it,
we don't use vitamins. We
go
eat good food.
Well, certain things we do, like we do minerals with the salt. I make sure.
Well,
I make sure
we
we
don't
do
pop
iodine.
vitamin pills like a lot of people do.
Well,
magnesium is pretty much the only thing I take.
No, you do the iodine.
Oh, that's a drop though. It's not a pill.
Well, you're getting a tincture.
Yeah.
You got what you get. Okay, and then sometimes we do vitamin C, but I do it from amla berry, AMLA. So we do that. All right, and now with everything going on, we are doing a little more detoxification with milk thistle tincture.
How do you extract cream from whole raw milk? It extracts itself.
Okay, so when you get raw milk,
it's literally
okay,
it does. It extracts
when you get milk, you're going to see a separation between the milk and then there's cream. It just settles on the top. All you got to do is get a little ladle and you'll just skim it off. Take the cream. Like me personally, when I make yogurt or when I do anything, I love the cream, so I'll have like this much cream yogurt.
Where's the website for 12 spoons? Let me double check this shit.
It's
they
just
got a website.
12spoons.com. It's right there. See, it's hard to see, isn't it? It's dark in here.
I got it.
12spoons.com.
See if I get a warning.
Did you get 3?
Threat found.
Why?
Threat removed. All right, don't use 12seeds.com.
It's spoons.
12 spoons.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know. 12
Did you do 3?
.com. Look at that stuff, man. What's going on with them? Ooh, threat found. Yes, don't do it. What's going on with that?
I wonder why.
Oh, my goodness.
Maybe we need to call them up.
Threat removed.
What's that mean?
That means it was some bogusness. Do not type in 12 spoons, y'all. Let's see if it's TW.
Well, it's written on their letter.
Well, we need to call them tomorrow morning first thing.
Yeah, I'll call.
They take our calls. No, just kidding. Wow. So don't go to 12 spoons. We'll have to get this looked at for you guys.
Yeah.
That's bad information on there.
Oh, okay.
Man, you guys are super sleuths. We appreciate you. Plus, you guys went to the website trying to check it out. Don't download anything from there, and we're telling you right now, don't go back there and do it. But the raw milk finder's legit.
Yes, that's really good.
I got that for you guys. It's right here. And, of course, the Weston A price is legit, too. So we'll get back to you on the 12 spoons. Should be at those restaurants anyway.
Okay, another one is if you want a great podcast.
Stacy says it works for me. Maybe you don't have the up-to-date security.
Oh, it worked for
All right, Shelly, everybody. Shelly, if you're going to keep showing up late to the live show, all right? Do we need to adjust the time for you? I'm just teasing. All right.
Okay, so if you want a great podcast, the Wise Traditions podcast with Hilda is really, really good. Right now they have 14 million downloads, it says. So you can go to the Wise Traditions podcast and there are tons on anything you would ever think about anything with your health related. Go check those out and start listening to Wise Traditions. They're really good. And a lot of times they'll have Zoom calls, especially for like the members, you can sign up and you can have, they'll have different people's talking about things, and it was wonderful. So Hilda does a really good job. So if you have not ever looked into those, you're going to learn so much about anything health related. Okay.
He did not put his hands on it. Yes, I know Millennium was holding 2 of them. Why is that? It's just so weird. Why does there always have to be some kind of little thing? Woo, man. Round them up, send them home. I'm all about it.
So the one thing that they do offer when you are a member, they have a quarterly journal called Wise Traditions, and it's a nice book. You know, like you're getting a nice magazine with great in-depth articles about everything about your health. It's really, really wonderful. They also have brochures like 11 Principles on Healthy Life. And then the one thing that I just love is they have an annual shopping guide that everyone looks forward to. And here it is. This is the 2025 one that I just got. Yay!
So see, they send this to you when you're a member, man, when you're in the club. This is better than being a Freemason and everything, y'all. This is gonna be, this is good for your health. See, and they send you this guide. So she's going to give you a little something what it says inside.
So this book, and it's great because you can just throw it in your purse or backpack or whatever you got. So it'll start off like it goes through all different, you know, we'll start with dairy and it gives you best, good, and avoid. Okay. And it'll go through and it'll tell you all the different brands. So like it'll have aged cheeses and it'll give you all the different brands. Like when you go to the store, you'll have cream, you'll get yogurt and kefir, butter and ghee, fats and oils, eggs. You know, you go through and you're looking, you're like, oh my gosh, I get this all the time and it's an avoid. So, you know, I don't need to get that anymore. I thought it was good for me. You can maybe find one that's a best bet or maybe one that's just good, you know, and go from there. There's seafood in here. I mean, any kind of food you could ever think of. Fruits and vegetables are in here. Processed meat is in here. Coconut products is in here. Cooked crackers are in here. Flour and baking supplies are in here. Bread is in here. All the brand names. Grains and legumes. Lacto-fermentation starters. Vegetables. Lacto-fermented vegetables.
So where to get them all?
It's just, they're all, like if you go to the store and buy stuff.
Every state?
Salt and spices. It's just, these are name brands like you can find anywhere.
They've already done the homework and read the labels for you.
Yeah. Nuts and seeds. Everything everything you need is in here. Oils, everything. So this is awesome. Okay. So I really like that. And then let's see. Yeah, and if you're not following them, they're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, too.
Twitter, you're so 80s, man.
Or not Twitter
it's X.
anymore.
Did you guys see Elon up there too? I mean, golly, dude. It's been quite a show today on the TV, wasn't it? I did try to watch it. I don't want to watch it, but I want to watch it. Oh my gosh. And every time they talk about the Honorable Bill Clinton, I'm like, bleh! The Honorable Hillary Clinton. Bleh! I'm like, man, how can they use that word honorable in front of these people's names? It's terrible. It just degrades the word honorable so much. And we watched this lip sync girl. She's deaf and she reads lips. And she was telling us what they were saying at the thing.
Oh, when Obama was
talking
to Clinton?
Obama told George Bush, he said, how can we stop this?
No, I thought Bush said that.
And no, Obama said it to him and George Bush was like, because you guys know I've tried to explain it to you. They know each other at a bare minimum, but there's things that they are actually related, okay? But George Herbert Walker raised Obama because Obama's dad worked in the oil business with Bush Sr. There's actually stuff that says Obama is like one of the richest men in the world because his daddy Sotoros put all the well money away, the oil money away on these foreign offshore gigs, and they've been making them big buku bucks. Go spend a second and hunt down Judge Joe Brown. He doesn't lie about it. He's a judge, right? You got to trust him a little bit, and no one shuts him up, and he lays it all out for you guys. So go spend a little time checking out his information on the Obama scene. It's something to learn.
Okay, I also want to talk about for Weston Price, and if you just look up, it's WAPF, like capital letters, WAPF.
RFK Jr. was there, I saw him.
Weston A. Price Foundation. that they look up, you could Google it, like local chapters, Weston A. Price chapters in your area, and you can join. And then there's meetings, and then you can really kind of learn a lot more about what's going on, maybe become more active in your area. If there's little get-togethers or little, if you have like artisan fairs, or if you're having, farmers markets or anything like that, you could even show up there and teach the people in the community, because this is one thing. People have just been, trained to go to the grocery store all the time when we have everybody at your disposal around where you live. So if you join and try to get active in that, that's another one. So look for your local Weston A. Price Foundation chapter in your area. And then here's another one. Many farmers have used our member services for advice in setting up herd share programs, dealing with bureaucracies, spearheading raw milk legislation, and many other challenges that beset small farmers. So you can contact Pete.
Pete, that's my buddy.
Pete at realmilk.com.
Pete at Real Milk.
For more information about it.
He's got more information.
Yeah. So you can contact him if you're interested in stuff like that.
Weston A. Price Foundation, y'all. Do yourself a favor. This year, make yourself a pledge. Go look in the mirror and say, I pledge to you, old Douglas. And you're going to eat better this year. You're going to stop with the processed food. You're going to, maybe if you don't know how to cook from scratch, get Stacy's book on how to cook from scratch. She actually made one for you guys. And start cooking from scratch. Buy the ingredients. Yeah, it takes 5 more minutes than going out to the restaurant. No tips required. Family can do dishes together. No phones at the dinner table. That's rule number 1. If I see you guys at the Homesteading Life Conference with your phones while it's eating, socializing time, I'm gonna come over and give you the business. I already got one guy to give up his earbuds now. We take this stuff serious, y'all. We just are looking out for you guys, and we can do this. It's up to us. Stop trusting the system. The system is only here, like the enemy, is to steal, kill, and destroy, and to push you away from your connection, being grounded on the dirt, being out in the forest, touching the animals. When I'm with my sheep, I can't explain to you guys how all this has made us feel over the last 16 years that we checked out of the city life. It's how we're meant to be. Okay.
And
don't drink beer, and there's no good beer.
Well, if you make it yourself.
There's no good beer. The hops and all that stuff, there's no good beer. It's not good for you. It messes up your tummy tum-tum.
Well, some of the darker ones, or your darker ones. Oh, okay. Well, you don't like it. If you make it and you do a good old-fashioned ale.
Drink some wine. It's fermented.
Red wine. Actually, the best liquor.
I know what I'm talking about, man. The hops and all that stuff is not good for you. The barley, it clogs you up. Come on now. You're not made to be eating that weed. It's glyphosated. Come on now. Uncle Doug will tell you now. I know you don't want to hear it. That's why Stacy said, but they like their beer.
No, but you can, if you're doing it, you're just know if you're making it yourself and
that's better.
That's better. If you're gonna drink, the best one is tequila.
Wine, vodka.
Well, not wine. Wine's not from the United States.
Yo.
French wines are the best. French red wines are the best.
Oh, well, they got 94 over there. They got wine. They make grapes and everything.
No, but there's a lot of sulfites in American wine.
We don't like the sulfites.
So French wines, red wines are the best. Tequila's good. Tequila's a good one.
Mead.
You can do. Yeah, mead is a good one.
I'd probably do mead.
That would be, yeah.
Before I do beer.
Well, yeah, mead's because it's made out of, yeah. Mead is a good beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the legit old school.
Okay. The other thing with Weston Price for like your kids and the journal that you get, a lot of people that don't listen to you, like, you shouldn't, like if you have grandkids or if you have friends, if you go ahead and you show them, you can give them the magazine or the journal. They can read some of the information. There's a lot of articles on raising kids and about the foods that you feed kids, not to give kids a lot of these simple like carbohydrates, like a lot of breads before they get their chewing teeth or molars in the back, because they're not able to process. They're not producing the enzyme in their mouth to break it down.
That's a big mistake.
There's a lot of things health-wise that you could really get these kids when they're young, especially young mothers. We don't know that because they used to do it a long time ago, and then we've lost it over the past couple generations. So there's a lot of information about children's health. So it's just a great organization. I can't say enough about it. I know we talk about it, but if you haven't joined, you'll get so much out of it, and I just love them to death.
All right, so we made matcha with you guys live. We talked about the Missouri Tea Company and all the beneficial medicinal teas. We have stainless steel tea ball there too, so you don't get the bleached out. What was that? The plastics in the tea bags I was reading? Oh my gosh, everything's so brutal out there right now. You got to watch everything. We got candles, 100% beeswax. Right there's the store link, and here we go. Bourbon's good too. I want bourbon.
Well, the best one. No, the best is tequila.
Look, all I was just saying was with the hops and the barley and the that wheats and stuff. That stuff's been sprayed. It does mess you up. So that's all. Your kefir grains for milk kefir. She gets it from Whole Foods.
No.
You do too.
No,
That's you buy milk kefir from there. I'll go get the bottle right now.
No, if I don't have it, I have it right here. Actually, my kefir that I make is right here.
I know, but I'm telling you.
And I can't. No, I get goat milk sometimes if we go in an RV. That's what you're saying.
The goat milk kefir.
This is my kefir. You don't know.
Goat milk kefir.
Goat. I like goat milk.
That
I don't
white
have
bottle
goats.
you get. That's what that is.
That's goat milk.
Goat milk kefir.
Yes. Yeah. That's when we. Go
I knew
on
we
a
got
trip.
some from.
When we go on a trip, I take it. So here's my kefir. You know what? I got some kefir grains, and I can't remember where I got them from, but I got some
from the covered wagon in 1800.
No, that's the sour. That's the.
That was our sourdough culture. She killed.
No, I didn't. It's still in the refrigerator.
It is? No, not from. No, that was a long time ago. We got that from the 8. What was it?
You can't really kill him. No, what happened? That was that one. That's right.
Come on now.
He's right.
But that was what was that?
I have
from
one
the
from
what you call the trail.
I have it. That's from the Pioneer Trail. But I have one from Tajikistan right now.
Tajikistan. That's
that I've had for
that
years.
one's hard to kill from Tajikistan.
No, it was out too much and it got moldy.
I know, but the Tajikistan stuff, you've had that.
Because I'm taking care of it. The one I had before, we didn't have a refrigerator, so it was harder for me with it hot and cold, hot and cold. And I kept feeding it. Stories. Yeah, it was tough. So now I keep it in the refrigerator and it's good. So I have my kefir grains in here, but they're ancient ones and I just keep washing them off and reusing them. So I cannot tell you where I got them.
Good luck, Karen.
You can go online. And then I'm just trying to think. Darn it. Cultures for Health. You can check Cultures for Health. She sells them there. And you can also just go online and find some ancient kefir grains and you'll be able to find them. All right. So Ramona's been making shrubs with her elderberry, blueberries, and strawberries. Shrub is good. And when you make your shrub, if you add lemon balm, if you have lemon balm to it, it gives it a nice flavor too.
Getting out of the Paris Accord, officially out of the WHO, talking about free speech on the internet. Maybe Google will get off our neck so we can talk about how they're stabbing you with a bioweapon, man. And they're still out there promoting this garbage, and I want him to stop it. He needs to stop it and get your boot off the neck for the kids to go to school. And there's no reason why to have to jab the kids up to go to school. Okay, so let's get that off the table too. Let's see some real action, man. If he starts doing stuff like that, man, I'm like, holy smokes. He snookered me. All right. Azure has kefir grains. Azure is a good place, y'all. If you're not on Azure, we don't have an affiliate link or nothing, and we don't really use it or nothing, but Azure, we've heard from a lot of people good things. So get yourself some Azure. They have some good organic foods.
Oh, it's wonderful.
A lot of people say good things about them.
And actually, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're doing, because people are wanting good food, getting really good food.
Y'all, the food is where it's at. That is to be your medicine and your energy, okay? That's what it's made for. It's not made to make you feel good or to keep you into some kind of a food coma on the couch. It's made to give you energy so you can hunt and gather, and then you relax, and then you're moving around. We were all moving around everywhere until recently when we learned how to farm in our little area and the seasons. Until then, we were all just moving. I don't have a lot of money and I try to grow food on boys, you guys do what you can on the budget you are presented with. We've been there. That was one of the reasons why we grew a lot of our own food too, was to keep us out of the stores because the food costs more. So you get a couple raised beds and you'd be surprised what you can grow in just a couple raised beds. And if you're in an apartment, seek out a community garden. That's the best case. Worst case is just, get to know their farmers market people and buy your food in season and put up your stuff just like you're a little farmer, and then have your little food over the winter too. So that way you're staying out of the stores and not buying stuff that's shipped in from all over the world out of season. That'll help you with being sick. You won't be as sick as much. We don't get sick. You guys don't see us getting sick.
And Mary has a very good saying here: eat to live, not live to eat.
That's right.
That's true.
And don't be so convenient all the time.
And then Douglas says, and this is true, Dr. Tom Cowan, who is amazing, and he does work very closely with Sally Fallon at Weston Price, but he wrote a book, and if you guys want to have your kind of change a lot of your views, it's a very wonderful book. It's called The Contagion Myth. It's a very definite good read, and it might change your views on a lot of things. So it's called The Contagion Myth.
Yeah, I posted it right away. Biden in the slick of night right before the inauguration pardoned Fauci. I posted it in our community tab first thing this morning. And then today you squeaked out a couple more with his family and everything. The J6 people that put all those innocent people in jail, which I think he's pardoning and releasing the J6 people now. Which is totally, if you're not hip to it was a total PSYOP, government-run smackdown. Okay? That's all it was. So they can put on their insurrectionists. That's what they wanted to have. Dang it, this stuff is crazy.
And then look at Brenda. So see, I like to see this, because just know you don't have to have it. You have the perfect things for recipes, or if you just think of things. She says she's trying something new. She's got fresh garlic, ginger, and red onions fermenting in honey. See, isn't that cool? That would probably be really good.
Use cream of tartar. You get a spoonful of it and put it in the water and swirl it around, and then you drink it.
Yeah.
A teaspoon in your cup of water.
And then, if it doesn't, help, maybe you can do it again. If it gets a little bit better, you can do another teaspoon 20 minutes or a half hour later generally. But it's just like you're using, it's food, it's a spice. I use cream of tartar for lots of things. If you get a headache, it can help with that. It's also great. Cream of tartar is excellent for getting stains out, like ring around the collar. You can put that on there, make a paste. If you have a stain on a shirt, like a white shirt or anything, it works really good for that. For
acid reflux. Stuff. Maybe you're too full sometimes. Sometimes people eat and they're too full.
Well,
I'm just throwing suggestions out there. So I'm just saying a lot of people eat, because I know sometimes if I eat way too much, I'll get a little burn. You know what I mean?
And then usually what that's caused by is because you don't have enough stomach acidity. So some people might have a lot, if you have apple cider vinegar, you take, a tablespoon or two in some water 15 minutes before you eat. That seems to help a lot of people if you have that happen. But also look at what you're eating, how you're eating. Are you chewing your food? Chewing your food is, people are like, I know it, but you need to chew it up. It has to be like a mush before you swallow it. You just don't go chomp, chomp and swallow it, because the digestion starts in your mouth, because your saliva is going to have those enzymes in it to help start breaking down the food. So that's where it starts. So if you chew quick and swallow, it doesn't give those enzymes time enough to break down the food properly. So when it gets down to your stomach, it'll break down more. So you got to chew your food first. Don't drink a lot of water when you are eating, because if you drink a lot of water,
especially cold water.
It dilutes the stomach acid in your stomach.
First thing they do at the restaurant, bring you a big old cup of ice water, and you drink it while you're eating, and it messes up your stomach.
Yeah, so the cold water is it's cold when it goes down there, and then you're gonna eat your food, and it's not your nice warm, body temperature, because you just drank some cold water. It takes a little bit for it. So that's going to make you maybe get more gassy or bloaty. So try to drink a glass of water before you eat, and then just sip a little bit while you're eating. You don't drink a whole lot, and it makes a huge, huge difference. So those things can help be preventative from that. Sometimes if you have acid reflux a lot of people do well. You might need more stomach acidity to help, break it down, your food down. So maybe even trying some digestive enzymes with your meal. There's lots of people that carry digestive enzymes, Global Healing. There's different places you can find that you can take, and that might help with you having things like that happen. Okay. But generally, a lot of times, let's say you don't get it often, and a lot of times maybe you just kind of have, your stomach kind of feels weird, or or maybe you feel like you're starting to get it. A lot of times, having like a little apple cider vinegar and then some warm water after you eat could also help with that too.
And Mary Jones, I mean, I'm just going to tell you, you could be chronically dehydrated. A lot of everybody is walking around chronically dehydrated because you're not drinking enough water. And the water, quite honestly, a lot of people drink is fluorinated, chlorinated, and messed up.
The other thing is here's the thing. A lot of people are drinking water, but though I'm kind of disagree a little bit because because people are drinking too much water and it's just going right through you. You have to
That's
have
not
the
a disagree.
minerals.
That's a totally different thing to talk about, is that you're not sipping on your water. You're drinking when you're thirsty, gulp, 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 and then it passes through you too fast, which might be good because your water's fluorinated, chlorinated, chlorinated.
But you don't want to.
You want to have good water.
But you have to have it mineralized. So you have to make sure that you're putting minerals back in your water, because if you don't have the minerals in your water,
get your Soleil water. That's right.
It'll just go right through you.
We taught you guys how to make that Soleil.
So something else that we do, I also do like sea moss, survival moss. You can look up Irish sea moss. It's got like 94 trace minerals. And that way, when you add certain things like that to your diet, then your body has the minerals in it that it needs, and that it helps to hydrate you. So I put that in like drinks and stuff too. Okay. Valerie says
the easy way is just to drop a pinch or two in your water of real salt, Redmond real salt, every time you drink some, if you want to do it that way. And then that way you're going to get your minerals and you're going to get your water going on. And try to filter that water. Try to get that stuff out of your water. Don't just take that tap water like a champ. Hit that thumbs up, please. Come on, y'all. You can do it.
So Valerie says that Patricia, listen to 741 music frequency to remove toxins. 2 hours a day. I listened for 2 months and my cancer was removed from my body. Almost 3 years cancer free. There's a lot of healing properties to different hertz, like 432, 528, the different frequencies. So a lot of you guys, you have access to your computer. If you go to, you can just Google, let's say maybe someone was talking about a headache. You could say hertz music or frequency music, frequency hertz, or however you want to say it, for a headache. And maybe if you listen to it, it could help. When we were at the women's conference last year, we had the sound bowls. And one of the girls had a horrible, horrible, horrible migraine. She couldn't even like talk or think or look or anything. She went and then closed her eyes, listened to that, and she couldn't believe it. She started crying because her headache had totally went away from using the sound bowls. So you can find sound bowls on the internet. So if you put like, frequency music or sound bowls for healing, you could do that. If you are stressed out, you could say, frequency music for being stressed out, and then they'll have it. It could be an hour, it could be 15 minutes. It can be, if you want to listen to it all day, you can listen to that. Different things to help. And it's wonderful. It just kind of helps your body, and frequencies are huge. They've been going on forever, through chanting, through singing, through humming, through drumming, through, all these different things people have done throughout history, and they're very, very healing.
Hey, listen up. If you got tinnitus, okay, I want you to pay very close attention to the next time your town loses power. And I want you to make a note of it. And does your tinnitus go away when your town loses power? That's what I want to get a big survey going, that when the power outages happen, does tinnitus stop? Because I'll bet you there might be something there. All right. Did you watch Trump? Yeah, we watched a little bit of the Trump. I watched him not put his hand on the Bible. I saw Melania holding 2 of them, but his hand never popped on them. J.D. Vance, his hand hit there. I saw George W. and his buddy Obama smacking hands and smiling at each other. I saw a lot of things. All right. Tinnitus coincided, yeah, but people were having it before too. But there's a thing called Dirty Electricity. And you guys, there's a book called Dirty Electricity. And you guys should get that book and read it. It's a very interesting read.
Well, we were talking about the smart meters too. A lot of people were
Yeah,
having
the
a lot of
smart
issues with the
meters.
smart meters.
Yes, and a lot of those meters are right outside the wall where you sleep. They're usually by the bedroom.
And no, and we talked about this a little bit last week, but if you have a smart meter, if you contact the company and just say we don't want it anymore,
We had a lot of people
they're going to
email
charge you.
us.
Yeah, they'll charge you for not having one, which is disgusting.
We had a lot of people email us. They watched our videos, last couple ones that I did about this stuff, the fires in California. They got rid of their meters. They're coming out now to put them back in the analogs. Some of, I think, $35. One was $50. So you can do it, okay? And they're still trying to put them in, so try to opt out and fight them every step of the way. My shirts are handmade. I have an Amish seamstress, so I can't help you guys out with hats. I can't help you guys out with shirts. Hats are too hard to ship. If you come to the Homesteading Life Conference, hope to see you guys there. We're going to talk about that real quick before we get out of here. Stacy and I host a conference every year. This is our 8th year. Okay, we even had it during COVID when nobody.
And we
showed
will have
up
a
to
booth
anywhere.
from Western Price there too.
Yeah, Western Price will be there too. We'll have the Amish will be there, and they'll be vending as well, so you can get your hats there and everything too.
Yeah, she just ordered, so like all the stainless steel bowls,
Yep.
she's going to get that. She's going to bring tons of hats because she sold out of the hats. Not these kind, but the straw hats. She sold out of those, so she's going to bring lots of those too. So we'll have, a lot of Amish vendors too.
And it's a 2-day event, super kid friendly. We have a huge play area for the kids. We have a lot of programs for them, face painters, hands-on everything, no extra special payment for classes. It's very reasonably priced. Everything's included except your lodging and food and stuff, right? So all the events that we have there, all the speaking engagements, all the live butchering, everything hands-on, questions.
Yeah,
and
we're going to
answers.
do everything from cows, from rabbits,
chickens, turkeys.
Yeah, we'll talk about poultry, where we talk about everything,
Seeds,
from canning,
food,
fermenting, sourdough bread making, kombucha, kefir, yogurt. I mean, we're going to get out into all the different
security,
things.
safety.
Yes. We'll have off-grid stuff. We'll have
solar power, everything. We got great speakers lined up.
Naturopathic stuff. So we'll talk about holistic, like veterinary care.
Structured water.
Yeah, talk about structured water. Oh, essential oils.
We'll have great vendors. It's really a great time, you guys. So we really hope to see you guys there. It is very limited seating, like it's only 2,000 people. And we do sell out every single year, and we hope to see you guys there.
Okay, JD says having great success with making broccoli sprouts. Yep, excellent. It's not
That's another way. If you live in an apartment or any kind of a small space, you can't get to the dirt. Get
you
yourself
can do
some sprouts or microgreens.
Yes.
Barefootmicrogreens.com.
Yeah.
And you guys can grow them yourself. We have truckers that grow their own microgreens just so they can get that goodness. 100 times more nutrition when you do microgreens. All right. Holy smokes, man. What's it, 52 minutes? We're going to cash out here in a second. Canada says hello.
Hey, Canada. You might be part of our...
I'm glad you guys got rid of Justin Trudeau, but I don't know who you're going to get next. It should be pretty spicy. You missed the live. Well, you made it actually, Renee, but you probably have to go back and watch the first half of it because we were talking about all kinds of goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. Before you go, I need a remedy for gout.
Well, I always say my mother, the apple cider vinegar helped my mother-in-law.
Yep, and we did a foot soaking video about it.
Well, that doesn't help out, but yeah.
What do you mean?
Yes, structured water is very hydrating to you. What?
What do you do with ACV then?
To drink it.
To drink it for your gout.
Yeah.
ACV. ACV. Try to get yours with a mother.
So Yes, so that's good. You know, we're talking about being hydrated. So that's the thing. A lot of people, and we can't really talk about this as much on, we talk about it in the university a lot, the structured water.
University.offgridwithdougandstacy.com.
So we have 2 good videos with Tia Murphy.
Very good.
But
videos.
we're going to do another one on it because a lot of people have questions.
We are.
But if anybody's interested in a structured unit to structure your water, you can go to, you want to do it, Tia Murphy Holistic Wellness.com, and you can order a structure, and then that way you can structure water. Because when we started changing our water, how we do our water, it made a huge difference in our hydration. Because, you know, a lot of times people are like, I just drink water and it goes right through you. But when you do drink structured water, your cells, you know, will absorb it and it won't go through you like the other stuff. And then you don't need to drink as much. So it's huge because your cells, you know, basically if you just drink regular water, it just kind of just goes right through you. This way, when it's structured, because your water has memory. So then what happens to it is, you know, let's say you're drinking city water and it's in the pipes, it's doing this and doing that. It has memory. I mean, you can talk to your water, you know, thank you, water, for giving me hydration. You know, it has a memory. So when you structure it and it goes through the structure unit, it's going to change its memory. And then you drink it and it's all good for your body.
Natural spring water is good. Distilled water is good. Just remineralize it. You know, just don't drink the city water. That's what we're talking about. Somebody said, well, I have a well. What if my tap water's? Yeah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about city-fed tap water in your sink is full of chemicals and pharmaceuticals. Okay? It's a fact. Chemicals and pharmaceuticals. And while you're standing there in your shower with that hot water on, your skin is the largest organ on your body. So it's just sucking all that stuff in. Ugh. That's also helping you stay with dis-ease. Your body is at dis-ease. I don't know what Douglas is talking about. Maybe he's not talking to me. I don't know about no false story. The golden age. I mean, can't they come up with anything new? Why do they got to rip off everything, right? We've already had golden ages. I mean, I don't know. My wife would disagree about the skin is the largest organ on the body. Hey, calm down there, big boy.
Oh, I just got that. Okay.
I need microgreens going. Yes, get your microgreens going. Come on.
Yeah, and Deborah says, so the thing, and I do this a lot. I like the larger, like at Redmond, I get the fine bag of salt and I get the coarse salt. And I like, what I'll do is I have my little wooden container, and I'll put some of the coarse salt on my finger, put it on my tongue, and then I drink my water. So I'll do that too. So that's another way you guys can, you know, add some minerals to your water.
You should take honey and garlic 2-3 times a day if you already have a sore throat. Maybe once or twice a day just as a preventative. But when you feel like you're sick, you should really get it going good.
Yeah, because when you need it, so if you have your honey garlic, that's something, you know, you want to just do. If you feel like you're going to get sick, do it before. Like, you know how you feel where you're kind of like, oh, I'm run down. Do it, nip it in the bud before it starts to get bad. Don't let yourself get sick. And just say to yourself, I'm not going to get sick. You know, you're going to nip it in the bud, because your mind is a very powerful thing. You know, when people just say, oh, I'm going to get sick because I did this or that, or I was around somebody, you know, you're not going to get sick by being around someone who's sick. You know, it's this germ versus the terrain theory. So germs are not going to get you sick. So, you know, it's your terrain. How is your immune system? How is your body reacting to it? How come some people get sick and some people don't get sick? So even when you put your mind into it, like, oh, I was around someone who's sick, and you say, I'm going to get sick, you know, that just puts you in that whole negative state of mind. So just be proactive about these things. And if you feel like you're getting run down, or, you know, maybe then you nip it in the bud and you start doing things early like that. And then you won't get sick. Or if you do get a little sick, it's not going to be as severe, or maybe cut the time in half or even more. So generally with the honey garlic, I'll have a garlic clove, 3-4 times a day. And then make sure I'm doing, some good vitamin C. Like I really do like the amla berry. You can do your research on amla berry, AMLA. It's also an adaptogen. It's the highest amount of vitamin C in a fruit. So check out amla berry and see what you guys come up with.
Man, you guys could learn all this good stuff at the Homesteading Life Conference. Man, oh man, we're going to have so much fun. It's only 4 months away. We will sell out. Book your place to stay. I'm going to be dropping all the dry camping and RV spots. We only have dry camping. You can have a tent, or you can bring a trailer or whatever you got, where it's dry camping out there. No hookups. Don't even try it. And I'll be dropping those pretty soon for you guys. If you already have tickets, you can I'll tell you when, and then you can double check back. Plus, I'll email all you guys. The chocolate tea is really helping you. A lot of people get the mullein tea. That helps with your respiratory. In case you guys didn't know that, we have mullein tea. It is wild crafted, picked with fingers, mullein tea, and it does help you with your breathing, lungs. Man, we get a lot of talk about that too. I'm going to release some for you guys right now, because it's always sold out. We always try to have some for this live show. All right, so there's the mullein tea back in the business. Don't forget, all of our teas are medicinal. They're not just there for you to drink. They're there to do your body good. All the products that we have are from nature, and they're there to help improve your life from the Most High through us to you. The date of the conference is May 16th and 17th, and man, are we going to have a good time.
Yeah, a lot of people got their smart meters taken out.
And also, get rid of sugar. They're putting sugar in everything to keep you addicted to their foods, and it makes you sick. You guys we're OD'd on sugar. And if you're using sugar at the house, get rid of the white, bleached, nasty sugar. Get yourself some sugar in the raw, or stevia, or, something. But don't use white sugar. White sugar, white flour, white milk, all that stuff from the store.
And don't use stevia.
Is the poison.
Don't use stevia like that you're going to normally find at the store. That's white in the packet. They mix it with other things. Make sure the stevia that you get is the green stevia. Like if you grew it and then you dried it out and made it into a powder or just crumbled it up, that's the kind you want. Okay.
Honey's great.
Raw honey, maple syrup.
Maple syrup. Come on, you guys, you can do it. This is the year you're going to do it. You're going to kick your doctor to the curb. All he's doing is making you sick. Don't be elbowing me now. He is.
I didn't elbow you. I just moved.
All right.
I didn't even know what you said.
Oh, these doctors are practicing medicine. They don't know nothing. They're all one-hit wonders. There used to be one doctor for the whole town. Now there's a whole town of doctors for one person, y'all. Look around your neighborhood. What's being built on? The hospital. They're building it for more rooms so you can come there. It's a big business, and they want you. That's why they give you all those hokey jokey pokes right when you come out of the womb, so they can start you off with your sicknesses.
Oh, Deborah she's talking about her tinnitus. So yes, amalgam fillings a lot of people have a lot of health problems because of the amalgam fillings. If you can get them out, find a biological dentist or a holistic dentist and maybe start getting them taken out, because that's huge.
Monk fruit is good. Molasses is good. Y'all, there's so much alternatives out there. We've been bamboozled, and you can do it. That's right, Dawn.
Yes, you can all do it. Remember the 50%? 50% from local farmers, from around your area. Make it yourself.
All right. That's all we got for you guys tonight. Man, we want to get you guys over there to hit that thumbs up, because a lot of you guys are slacking. There's 2,400 people in here and only 1,800 thumbs up. I mean, it's for free. It's just right there. Click. But we just want you guys to have this information. Sometimes we talk about it. You guys, you have to take this into your own hands. The food at the stores is not there for your nourishment. It's there for other reasons. Okay, they make money off of that stuff. It makes you sick. Then their friends with the big pharma come in, and then they make money off you. You stay sickly and depressed, not connected to the Most High the best you can be, to nature, to your surroundings. Most people can't even have cognitive conversations with you now. It's so bad.
And honestly, for a lot, and we're just talking about the little things you can do for your health. Literally cut back on your sugar. Like if you maybe switch, if you want a sweet tooth, try some dried fruit every time you have a sweet tooth.
Yeah.
Like the
Get a
medjool
date.
dates or some
Yeah.
apricots or, some dehydrated apple rings or, peach rings or something like that. And then that way, that's a little bit more, natural. And then to get you off of the sugar, because sugar is really killing everybody. And it's probably,
They put it in everything.
Yeah, and it
high
causes
fructose
stuff.
corn syrup is not doing you any favors. When we go out to breakfast, man, I see everybody with the fructose corn syrup on the table, and I know at the first watch you can get the real maple syrup. So I just want to stand up and yell it in the whole restaurant.
And then a lot, like someone earlier was talking about gout. All these things could be helped by what
your
you're putting in your
diet.
body. Yeah.
Because, hey, like Hippocrates said, your gut is your second brain. This is all your health starts right here. All of it. That's it. That's why they call it your second brain. If you have a bad gut and you're not, drinking sodas and diet sodas and all this stuff, and you're eating processed foods, gee whiz, you wonder why you're sick all the time. But if you start putting whole foods in there, eating more in season, having your fermented food, drinking your fermented drink, having good clean water, getting outside in the sun, your body is all made like this, man.
Make some sauerkraut.
If you're a Christian or a Bible believer and you say you're made in the image of God, what are you doing going to the big pharmacia? Seriously. Over and over all these years you've been going there, and they're not doing nothing to really help you out. It's time to stop that. You're made to heal yourself, but you need the proper inputs. I'm a firm believer in it. I've done it. We've done it.
Yeah, stop geoengineering.
That's a huge thing.
Earthing, so being barefoot. Like it's 0 degrees outside. Well, I'll walk barefoot outside in this cold weather. I'll go out there, get a shock like that. I'm outside in it. And
I'm
sunlight,
naked in it because I got to run next door to the office sometime.
Yeah,
in the morning.
he was running around naked this morning outside. So then sunlight through your eyes. Definitely you need, not through the windows. That doesn't count.
No.
You go outside, first morning light. You need it to set your melatonin, to get you going, your serotonin. Everything is going to get set. It's going to help with your circadian rhythms. It's going to help with your sleep. It's going to help everything, getting sunlight all throughout the day. Morning sunlight, afternoon sunlight, evening sunlight. The sun goes down are very crucial. And then fermented foods every day will keep you thriving. And it's huge. Sauerkraut is so good for you. Some people may not like it. So I'm saying you can ferment other things. I talk a lot in my fermenting book that I wrote. You can make honey fermented foods you can do. You could do drinks. You could do ketchup. You could do mustard. You could do mayonnaise. You could do salsa. There's so many different ways to ferment things. So you can get some type of fermented food in your diet. You can ferment some like onions and put them on hamburgers. So there's other ways around sauerkraut. So just adding something like that to your diet. Raw apple cider vinegar is a fermented food. Doing kefir is good. Yogurt. But if you had to pick between the two, kefir is going to give you a little bit more bang for your buck. Someone I saw earlier said, which one would you choose between raw goat milk or raw cow's milk? I would pick raw goat milk because the goat is more the size of a person. Both are going to have great enzymes and stuff in them. But for me, I like goat milk a lot. I like goat anything. So goat yogurt, goat cheese. So I do like that one. So if I had to pick between the two, I would pick that. But there's other people that would probably argue against me, but I would pick if you had the two. And then milking a goat would be easier to milk if you have one on your homestead.
Having a neighbor do it is even easier.
Yeah. So you got to look at all that. So I would definitely pick the goat.
Man, pick your battles on these homesteads, y'all. Don't get out there acting crazy. If you have milking animals, that's a whole next level of commitment for your farm sitters if you ever want to leave the place, right? You don't want to be a slave to the homestead. So just think about that stuff. If you have people around you that do milking or your friends are all into it, I mean, that's cool, right? But just think about all these things. That's why we don't have any milkers. We can get cow's milk easy, goat's milk easy. So, just think about that stuff and pick your battles. And goats are overrated,
But they're cute.
said the sheep man.
Yeah. Now I do love sheep milk and sheep cheese and sheep yogurt is really, really good too.
Yeah.
Sheep milk is really, it's like the highest in the fat. It's pretty fat.
And sheep
it's
meat.
So good.
Right? What's it have in it?
DHA.
DHA, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, man, we are letting it up tonight. Come on, you guys. It's up to you, right? It's up to you. We can only take you so far. We can only rub your nose in it. We can only talk about it. We can only leave the links. We can only put these conferences together. Like, we can only cheerlead you so much, right? It's going to be up to you to put those foot. I heard a saying once, and it says, left, right is the march to tyranny. That makes pretty good sense, right? Get it? Left, right. That's pretty good. Two-party system, scam. But seriously, the most capable hand is at the end of your wrist. And you guys are going to have to, buck the system as much as you can and take more of this into your own hands. And stop going to those big box store, supermarket type dealios and just falling in for we got rid of red dye number 3. Whoopie dee dad. They'd already replaced it with 40 anyways. And all the dyes have petroleum in them. Our whole stuff that we sell here is not even allowed to be sold in other countries. So the cat's out of the bag, right? Give the dog a bone on the red dye number 3. Yeah.
So here, okay, Sitting Kitty, this is the other good one. She says you get sick because your body needs to detox. So I think this is great.
That is your body detoxing.
Just listen. Don't I don't say it. But no. If you are sick, you're not sick anymore. Basically, you're detoxing.
Yeah.
You're detoxifying because that is the way your body is going to get rid of what's going on. Because look at your lymphatic system. I talk about getting movement. I love my rebounder, so I bounce on my rebounder. I also do, and I haven't talked about it in a long time, you can do lymphatic massage. Anybody can do this. If you're 100 years old and in a wheelchair, or if you're 25 years old in a wheelchair, or you don't like to exercise, or you just like to sit around a lot, you can do the lymphatics. It's called the Big Six. You can go check out the videos. It's called the Big Six with Dr. Perry Nicholston, like a nickel, a 5-cent nickel, but it's Nicholston. He has lots of videos on it. And then you're going to start here.
Just watch the videos.
Here, your belly.
All your whole lymphatic system. Because when you're running, like we're hunters and gatherers, when you're running, your lymphatic system is doing that. And you're not getting your flush because everyone's sitting around all the time and playing on their computers and phones now. So we got to stop that, and you got to get out there and move. That's why rebounders are really good for you and stuff. We really promote those.
So, but if not, if you do the Big Six, do lymphatic massage, like even if you're sick, you could do that because that's going to help the body detoxify also. If you broke an ankle or you sprained something, that swelling is caused by the lymphatic system going down there to help address what's going on in the swelling. So like even doing the lymphatic Big Six with something like that could help alleviate it and help it go away quicker. So, learning all these little tools about detoxing, dry skin brushing is another one. So we did videos on dry skin brushing too, or you can look it up, getting a dry skin brush. That's very good. It's good for your skin. It's good for your circulatory system. It's good for your lymphatic system. So all these things are so, so important. So it's like all these little tools that you start doing in your day-to-day life, just like you get up and brush your teeth or, whatever you're going to do, you're taking a bath, this is part of the things of your self-care that'll help you because, we live in a toxic world now. I mean, that's just how it is. We don't have soils that were as good as they were 100 or 200 years ago. So there's things that we're going to need to add to our diets and things that we do to help that because unfortunately there's a lot of stuff going on. So we need to really mineralize our stuff, look at your iodine. we talk about, I really like the detoxidine. We do 3 drops a day. But do your research on all the stuff that we're talking about. But we try to do things as naturally as we can, eating the foods to help us, and then doing things for detoxification.
And there's simple stuff you can do, like get your butt outside, take your shoes off, put your feet in the dirt and the grass, try to grow a food or something. Even if you can't grow food, then get some plants, because that'll help detoxify your air inside your place. And then you can grow them, and that makes you feel good when you grow plants. Right? This is what we want to do. Is this year we want to get back connected to some kind of a nature setup, right? So even if you're in an apartment and you're on a limited super duper budget, just make a commitment like you're going to pick up 5 new plants this year, and you're going to baby them and love them and talk to them and grow them. And we're going to see how that makes you feel, and we're going to check in with you at the end of the year. I love it.
Yeah. And then you also, look into your structured water. You can, like I said, go to Tia Murphy Holistic Wellness and check her out on her website about structuring. And then
she's just shorten that up.
say that 5 times.
It's a big deal. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tia Murphy Holistic. You know what I'm saying? Wellness. See, they got to shorten that up, girl.
And then you can
I'm
also
here to help you, not to hurt you. See, I can't even find it.
And then you can also go to barefootmicrogreens.com.
GMURPHOLL.
Oh, you messed it up. Oh, yeah. Sitting Kitty says, I do camu instead of amla. That's another good one. Yeah, the CAMU. That's another good one for vitamin C.
Yeah, we can't find it. All right, so we hope to see you guys at the conference.
Oh, Deborah wants to know, when are the elderberry cuttings?
End
of February. No, end of February. End of February.
Yes. Middle or end of February?
No, end of February, beginning of March. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
All right, make sure you share this video with your friends, because there's a lot of good information in here, y'all. We were all over the place talking about this stuff. And don't get comfortable with this stuff, and do not take your head off a swivel, okay? Please don't. The white knight has not rode in to save you, okay? The party is just getting started. All right? And I know this is kind of controversial, but I'm going to say it. They wanted Trump in there, okay? They funneled you right into it. That's why they had to do the fake ear thing, okay? Because it's in sales. That's sales 101, right? The art of closing the deal is take it away from you, because then you're going to want it even more. And that's what all that was about. And I was watching their body language and the way they operated after that, and how they just funneled them right in. And now it's like, oh. So here we go, man. We're going to see how it goes. Okay? We're going to see how it goes. And if you guys haven't looked into Palantir and Vance and Thiel and Elon, I mean, dang, y'all, you're sitting there watching the inauguration with multi-billionaire internet tycoons, right? You got Zuckerberg, Amazon dude, Elon Musk, all these people, right? They all paid $1 million to be there. It's going to get spicy. Technocracy, here we go, right? So, I mean, it's going to go either two ways.
Oh, Blessed to Breast said the chocolate tea is helping arteries and blood sugar.
Oh, yes, the chocolate tea.
And it's going to have some magnesium in it, too. Yeah. That'll help with that. Yeah.
And we appreciate all the love at the Off Grid with Doug and Stacy store, and where we have our tea and everything. But yeah, this is, you guys just keep your head on a swivel. Keep your preps up. Seriously, don't let your guard down. And, we'll just watch how it goes. I mean, I hope I hope it is a golden age, right? I hope gas goes down back to 50 cents, $1 a gallon. You know what I mean? I hope all this stuff does actually happen, but we'll see.
Yeah, sitting kidding. Medjool dates are caramely and good fiber. Yes, they're amazing. That's my absolute favorite. I have a good recipe in my book too, my recipe book for the chocolate covered medjool dates. So they're so good. It's just the dates. You take the pit out, you put peanut butter on them, and then you put chocolate over them. Oh, they're so good. Because it does, when you put chocolate with them, or peanut butter tastes like caramel.
All right, if you didn't hit that thumbs up, please do. Looks like there's a lot of people that did. We're missing maybe 1,000 people or something. maybe 100 people. The most capable hand is at the end of your wrist. We'll see you this week with some banger videos. You know, I was trying to do them every day, man. You guys, please understand that other than like the store now, like we have help with our friends, you know, and their family, and the Amish are helping us now. But I do all this stuff, you know what I mean? And Stacy, you know, we do this stuff ourselves. I edit the videos, I shoot the videos, I do all this stuff. There's no crew, there's no people. It's just us and our friends. So, you know, it's too hard for me to do to do videos every single day. Plus, there's so much to talk about, and it's so heavy. Like if you really start digging into all this stuff, it's a wonder that people can even operate once they start learning all this stuff, right? Because it's just so crazy. All right, but I will put up as many videos as I can, and all I'm trying to do is lead you guys, not even lead you, but just to, you know, I won't tell you ever what to think, but I will give you a lot to think about. You know what I mean? So that's the main thing. Stacy's got some videos coming up too. We're going to be banging out into the garden here pretty soon, doing some garden prep.
Oh my gosh, we're far
It's a
from
big
that.
mess, but yeah, we got to start doing that though. And if you're in the university, we got some good university videos coming up for you guys there. And we'll see you guys, you know, on the next one. So take care of yourselves out there.
Yep. See you guys next week.
Because no one else is gonna.
Bye.